Hi guys, we went out to eat and we stopped by AC Moore and we wanted to show you guys like some of the cool stuff that we got. So we'll save those for last. Let's do the other things. So apparently AC Moore now has a contract with Premier Yarns, which I haven't seen Premier Yarns in there before other than the really tiny like sample yarns. So they have a Downton Abbey collection, and I guess the names are of the characters or maybe the buildings that are in Downton Abbey. I haven't seen the show yet. I know, shame on me, I should. Which I may start today because I was really impressed with this color. It's like a very pale orchid grade pink. It's very pretty and it's very soft. And the content on it, it's 80% acrylic and 10% mohair. And when Gabe and I looked at some of the other skeins that were of the Lady Sybil, I guess, style. So what do you call it? I guess a style.
Collection,
I don't.
maybe?
Well, it's the Downton Abbey is the collection, but this is it's like a
section, like
style or type or something. I don't know. But anyway, the other colors you could really see the really like long mohairs on it, but I think because this is so pale, they kind of hide within the color. So I don't know what I'm going to make with this yet, and I may double up the yarn because it is a 2 on the instructions. You have to use a 2, which I knit very tightly, so I don't think a 2 would work. So I'm going to try doubling up the yarn and seeing, but it's very soft and it's like a baby weight yarn. I mean, it says fine on here, but every time I see yarn that's really thin like that, I know it's not helping because my camera's going all weird, but it's very thin. Definitely thinner than a iPhone cord. So anyway, that was the yarn that I found, and this was $5.99 per skein at AC Moore, and it was not on sale, so I did pay, you know, $6 for this. But it is a lot of yarn, so I may be able to get 2 mittens out of this if I don't double up. See, you can see one of the little, one of the little hairs. See, you can see them, but they're a lot more blended in with this than some of the other stuff. So then the next thing we found was Centos Markers, and this one is supposed to smell like bubble gum. We couldn't really smell it in the aisle or the checkout that we were in. I don't even know. Oh, I guess this, because we're so used to the middle being what you can snap open, and I think this is just the tip. Oh, look at that.
See?
It's got like a little chisel. I'm not as impressed with this one as I was the strawberry or whatever it was we smelled in line, but I did need a highlighter for work that, you know, of course is creepy, so I'll use that for work. And then the next thing we found, one of my YouTube friends, she rants and raves about Shopkins, so they had little stickers. There's 100 of them, and they're cute little chibi kawaii different food things, and there's a little lipstick, you know, lady here, and there's like all different kinds of things. So I love like the little Marvel stickers that you get like 100 of them in a little baggie like you get at the dollar store. So I like having these because usually when I worked at Goodwill, I had these in my my chest pocket, so when the little kids came in, I had like a little sticker if they, you know, obviously behave themselves. But it comes with a little hang tag, so it kind of looks like a little shopping bag. And AC Moore has some of their Shopkins stuff on sale. Shopkins are pretty popular right now, but the sale they have running for the next 2 days, I believe, was how many for 10? 5?
Yeah.
It was 5 for 10. So the little baskets that come with 2 little critters is 5 for 10. So they're $2 a piece, which is cheaper than Five Below. So anyway, Gabe found some cool stuff. They're right as you walk in the door. Adult coloring books have been like really super popular. So he found one that is Living Wonders color art, and it's got kitties and like foxes and bears and like spruce thingies. And then there's some other ones that are just like an animal shape that has all of the swirlies in it. So you've got like an Irish setter, and what else do we have in here?
Frogs.
Birds. Oh, frogs. I like the frogs one. This is frogs. So that is the Living Wonders color art one. And these are, I don't know if I said it already, but these are 3 for $10, which is one of the best deals we've seen, because we got one at Ollie's and it was like
14 or something.
No, it wasn't 14. It was like originally 14, but then it was like marked down to $5.99 or something like that. And then he found this one that is Geo Adventure, and it's a color book, but it has like geographical kind of gems and patterns and just like vector work kind of stuff. So that one's pretty cool. And then the last one he got, I'm going to let him say. So let me adjust the camera because he's so little. So Arabesque
Designs coloring book, and that's the front cover. And then it's sort of just like a mix of shapes put together and then put in a coloring book.
So it's all different kinds of like vector, like kind of carpet pattern kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So there's those that we found, and then we decided to go with some blind bags that are the Shopkins micro lights. So you squish them and then they light up. So we'll see which ones we got, because this is the first time I've seen this type. And I got cheese. I got a cheese.
And I got noodles.
Is that it? I think it's a mop.
Oh yeah.
Is it a mop?
It looks like noodles are a mop.
Okay, so you have to squish his head and he lights. But as you guys know, anything mice or rats or whatever, so I was really hoping I got the cheese. The cheese!
The mop! Oh, I missed it.
The mop! Where's his little face? Oh, he's like, ah, don't squish my head! So Gabe got a mop. We thought this was popcorn, but it's a mop. So he's got one for his lanyard. And I have a cheese! Cheese! So these are really, really rubbery. Really rubbery. So Eve and Pandora are going to love this because they love chewing on anything that is squishy. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to put this little guy on my phone, because right now I have a headphone cover, and it's my little leche bowl guy, and on the back he has a "Have you seen me?" picture, like a milk carton would, and his little flaps for his carton or his ears, which I thought was really cute. So that's my earphone, or my headphone jack, to keep that dust free. I just can't get over this. Jeez. 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 Too cute. So, and then the blind bags, they have a little piece of paper that tells you about the battery, but they don't have a collect these. Like, it says collect them all on the bag, but it doesn't give you the little sheet that tells you what's available. So these are on clearance for $2.99 a piece, but for an adorable little hunk of cheese, because I'm a Packers fan too, so this is kind of funny, because I like the Green Bay Packers. So now I have something that is Green Bay Packers or Wisconsin without being Green Bay Packers. So this little guy, I don't even know. Well, I have a random lobster claw, so I can put him on there. I just have to be gentle because the little loop that's on it, it's like a rubber band. So like with Gabe's, his is a little bit more beefier than mine, but it's a stretchy little band at the top. But he has a mop, so we might try next week and come back and see, because they had like 3 or 4 boxes that were full of these things on one side, and then the other side had oh, they also have necklaces and earrings, and I don't think they had any rings. I just think they had like little like fish hook earrings and necklaces, and a charm bracelet that had like donuts and pastries and pizza and something else on it. Oh, and the one set that I found, it's called fast food, and it has a little grill that's about like this size. So you have a grill side, and then you have like a little deep fryer thing, and it comes with all of them are smiling or winking or or you know, something, and which is kind of creepy. But there's onion rings, fries, milkshake, regular drink, cheeseburger. Was there a hot dog?
I don't think so.
I don't know if there was a hot dog or not, but it's a fast food one, so it's kind of like Sonic with like little cute things in it. And then they had another one that was a cupcake builder. It had a little like cake tier and a showcase where if you wanted to put all your things in it for showcase. And unfortunately right now at work I don't have a desk to myself, or it would be loaded with all sorts of little cute things. But anyway, so I think this was like a good haul, because overall we spent like, what was it, like 25 bucks? Something like that. So Gabe got like, and this one color book he got, the Geo Adventures, the one that had all of the like vector stained glass looking kind of thing. Oh, there's even a steampunk page in here for those of you that like to design backgrounds. Or if you wanted to put these upside down on a piece of fabric and iron it, as long as it's polyester, you can transfer any of these designs too. So if you're looking for something that is really cool and you want to make a bunch of copies of it and design your own fabric, you could do that too. That's one of those DIY quick tip things. But there's 64 pages in them, and they're all perforated. I always say perforated. It's perforated. And so you can take them out of here and make copies. Or if you're a teacher and you're just looking for something that'll keep, you know, kids quiet, or those that can't sit still during a movie or story, you could print these or make copies. And they're by Crazy Art. This one's by Crazy Art. This one is Creative Haven, that does a lot of kids up to teens art stuff. And then this one is Leisure Arts. Leisure Arts also does kids and students things. So it would just depend on, there aren't as many pages in this one. This one's 24 designs. And then the Arabesque one is 31. So you're getting more for your money if you go with the Geo Adventure if you're a teacher, because there's like all different kinds in this one. Or it could be good like pegboard things, because once you line up your pictures, oh look, ooh, that one's kind of doing a weird,
whoa, it's like
3D kaleidoscope thing. I think it's because my camera's tripping out, but look, it was doing like a,
oh, there you go.
do you see it? They're like moving.
That's
but it's not 3D. I mean, they're flat, but it's just the way that my camera's like messing with them. It's like when you look at the top of a LP or a record and all of the lines start to do that like weird movement. Like if you look at this one, does that weird movement. But anyway, this one is more bang for your buck. So if you were to get 3 of these for $10, you'd be kind of set. But anyway, we just wanted to share with you some of the things that we found. And this is my son Gabriel. and he's not been in any of my videos just yet. But we are going to do a lot more videos together coming in the new year, because there's a lot of things that he is a fan of that isn't just things that are popular, like Shopkins and Rubik's Cubes and all of that. He likes a whole bunch of different things that are just like particular to him. So he may do some videos and I'll post them on my channel, or I may help him develop his own channel for himself, because his friend has a channel. So shout outs to Caroline of Sucre Bell, who does my fandom soaps for Stephen King, and general Halloweeny, Nightmare Before Christmas, Sweeney Todd. She does all different kinds of that kind of stuff, and I'll leave a link below so that you guys can check her out on Facebook. And another company I want to shout out to is Elizabeth, Tom, Ted, Chrissy, and anybody else that has ever packaged my packages at Black Phoenix Alchemy Labs. They are the ones that do my perfume oils. And the last shout out that I'm going to do for today is a friend of mine who's been under the weather. His name is Rob Dimension, and his son is into pro wrestling and has done really well at competition so far. And his wife helps him with some of his creativeness in his movies and things. And at some point I'll do a review on a handful of his movies. But for right now, I just wanted to give a shout out to a handful of my friends that have their own businesses who aren't particular into doing videos of their own, just to kind of like show things that they bought, and or don't feel well enough to do videos for the new year. So I just kind of wanted to give a shout out to those people, just to let you guys know that I love you and I think about you almost every day. And I think that's it for our video today. I mean, we were going to do a short one, so this is kind of past 15 minutes, but anyway. If you guys have any Shopkins of your own, or you're into adult coloring books, which I don't judge because my son does them, and it's very peaceful for some people that have severe anxiety. I can't sit still enough to do a coloring book, so I knit instead, and that's my anxiety relief. So anyway, if there's any hobbies or anything that you guys are into, other than going to conventions or comic books and that kind of thing, like if you do anything with your hands that is something that I maybe don't know how to do, or something that I would like to learn how to do, or something that Gabe would like to learn how to do, definitely leave us a comment below, because we'll check it out. And this new year is about learning things that are new and trying new things, so hence the videos. And if you have any questions for me or something that you would like to see, always leave comments below. And you can find me on Facebook. I am Hecate Macbeth. I do not have a Facebook for this channel just yet, because I am terrible about updating things other than my own personal note or my own personal Facebook. So I'm also on Instagram as Hecate Macbeth. So if you have any pictures that you would like to tag me in, you can definitely post those and say, hey, can you figure this out? Or I saw this DIY thing and it's so you. Go ahead and do it. And I will talk to you guys later. Hug yourselves around the neck, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!